Hi everyone, Misty here. Welcome. Hello. How you been? It's been a couple of weeks since I filmed an update video, right? Yeah, I think so. Life has been stressful and busy and exhausting and anxiety inducing. It's been all the things. So, hi, if you're new. My name is Misty, and on this channel I've been documenting a little bit of everything. My journey with keto and carnivore, my journey with myasthenia gravis, journey with back problems. We've added rheumatoid arthritis to the mix over the last couple of weeks. And next Tuesday, October 8th, I am having back surgery. So it's weird to think that we're under a week because like the last 2 weeks have gone by so fast. And I think that's mostly because I've been so stressed out. And to top it all off, I hurt myself on Friday being an idiot. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. So I have spent the last few weeks bulk cooking because my husband can't cook. And I'm trying to make sure that when I get out of the hospital, I can restart a keto or carnivore way of eating. The last 2 weeks, I haven't been doing it. Not gonna lie. My therapist told me to just, I needed to take a worry off my plate. And I took that off my plate. Like, I've just been cooking as much as I can. We've been eating more convenience foods or eating out, or I'm still trying to do some carnivore. Like, I've just been all over the place. But I'm not gonna lie, I've had Chunky Monkey ice cream over the past couple of weeks. I wish I never had it because it's so damn good. I'm not a huge ice cream person, but banana ice cream is my favorite. Anyway, so the last probably 2, maybe even 3 weeks, I haven't really been focusing on keto whatsoever. I have been keeping my blood sugar controlled with insulin, which I was already doing. But I just stopped, really. And I know that I won't be able to do it in the hospital. I tried that the last time I was in this hospital, and unfortunately, a lot of doctors don't recognize a ketogenic way of eating as a plausible, healthy diet, I guess I could say, way of eating. When in actuality, it's really the only thing that keeps my blood sugars under control without a shit ton of insulin. But again, it is what it is. And hopefully, I'm preparing for a 5-day stay. I've bought like 5 pairs of shorts, a pack of panties. They had shorts on sale for $1 at Walmart. I just have to have elastic waisted shorts. And I have some that I wear around the house, but I didn't want to wear those in the hospital. So I got some new ones, got a new pair of tennis shoes, for when I do physical therapy. So I'm all ready to go. Bought a caboodle that I've loaded up with like dry shampoo. And then, I bought some of that Philosophy, it's like shower gel and shampoo all in one. Because when I get home, I'm not going to be able to bend or twist or lift. So I thought, let's cut my shower down to just one item. And then also for in the hospital too, I have it's like I'm not gonna want to take 32 products with me. So I've done that. Rob has to stay with me for a couple of days, which is interesting. So we're gonna pack a suitcase and he's gonna stay with me. I know he has to stay at least the first 2 days. So we'll see how that goes. You guys pray for him. So that's really what the last couple of weeks, I'm still trying to film videos. I was hoping to get enough videos for my Jolly Fat Off channel to get me through like December at least, but I'm barely gonna make it through the end of October, which is good. I mean, hopefully recovery will go well. But that's not what I'm even focused on. Saw my regular doctor on Friday. Let me just back up. Okay, so last Tuesday, September 24th is when I had my pre-surgery stuff. So I went, it was a 2-hour appointment, had blood drawn, which took 30 minutes. I have really big, huge veins. I don't know that you can see them, but I have huge veins. I'm an easy stick. Really, you know, I don't get sick. I don't get, you know, I don't faint. I'm a really easy stick. And she could not get the vein. And the problem was she wasn't listening to me where I told her where to go. And so she was trying, and she's like, I can't get any blood out. And then instead of redrawing, like pulling out and going back in, she was just moving the needle. I almost said, just let me have it and I'll get it for you. Like I was at that point. I give blood almost every month. Well, I don't like giving blood, but like I have my blood drawn every single month and sometimes multiple times in a month. So I could probably do it. But finally she got it, and then I had to have an EKG, and then we met with the anesthesiologist, physician assistant, and then we met with the nurse. And so with the anesthesiologist, PA, I just really, like, my biggest concern about the surgery is not the recovery. It's not anything to do with my back. It has everything to do with I want to wake up. That's what my therapist and I talked about today. I want to wake up. It's the same thing I told my regular doctor last week. I want to wake up. Like yesterday I had a little bit of a panic attack, and I thought I was going to have to call him and ask for Valium or Xanax or something, because I just out of the blue had a panic attack. It also had to do with the fact that I woke up with a migraine and I hurt my back on Friday. So, Friday I was gonna make, and when we had like 5 pounds of potatoes left over from all the cooking that I've been doing, and I thought, oh, I'll make a potato gratin. So if you're not keto, you may enjoy this, but I just slice, and you can also do this with turnips. Just make sure you salt the turnips first. Anyway, I just slice potatoes really, really thin on my mandolin, and then I steep rosemary, thyme, and garlic in heavy cream, kind of like when I make my tarragon cream sauce. And then I pour the heavy cream over the potatoes, and then I just bake them in the oven for like 2 hours, an hour and a half with the lid on or covered, an hour and a half with them uncovered. And they're kind of creamy and cheesy, and they're just really good. So, and we haven't had them in forever. I'd been talking about them with my friend Jason. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and make those. Well, I have to use a mandolin, and the mandolin was at the very top of my cabinet. And then I needed the potatoes, which Rob had put back down on the floor, even though I had asked him to leave them on the table. So I bent down and lifted up a 5-pound bag of potatoes. And then I was reaching up into the cabinet to pull down the mandolin. And then I had to pull down the casserole dish. And between all of those things, I hurt my back. And it's good that I'm having back surgery, because this is some of the worst. This is like worse than the pain I had when I first went in the hospital in June. I've done something. I've moved that disc, or I've done something that I shouldn't have done. Lesson learned. I'm not Superwoman. So yesterday I just had a complete panic attack because I woke up with a migraine, and then I had all that pain in my back, and then it's like I still have so much to do, and it's like I'm running out of time. So I just had a panic attack, and it is what it is. I'm not as anxious today, and I think, like I said, I think a lot of it has to do with I just woke up with that migraine yesterday. I'm already having back issues. It's like I didn't need one more thing on my plate. I can't do as much as I want to do because of the myasthenia. So it's just like, meh. But I've been doing this now for 2 months, and I just feel like I'm still far behind. And Rob's like, what can I do to help? And I'm like, there's not anything you can do to help, because bless his heart, you know, he can't cook, and he can't film for me. So, yeah. And I told him earlier, I emailed him, I was like, I just want us to have a relaxing weekend before, you know, all of this stress, because this is going to be stressful. I mean, being in the hospital is stressful for me, and it's even more stressful for Rob, which is kind of crazy to say, but he just doesn't do well in hospitals, and he has to stay for a couple of days, and it's just going to be stressful. So I'm hoping that this weekend we can just relax. I only have one more kind of food item that I want to cook, and that's pizzas. I'm going to make some of I want to use the dough. There's a recipe on Pinterest that uses vital wheat gluten, and yeast instead of fathead dough. So I'm going to try that. Bought some rapid acting yeast, and I've got some Vital Wheat gluten. So I'm going to try that pizza crust. And if we like it, then I'm going to make up 3 or 4 pizzas, cook them, and then freeze them, or freeze them, you know, flash freeze them, and then Rob can just throw them in the oven. Whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to do that. So that's kind of the last thing on my list. I've cooked up the last big meal I made. Was that last weekend? I think it was last weekend. I cooked up a ton of mashed potatoes for Rob. 6 pounds of green beans. And then I made 3 beef roasts with tarragon cream sauce, and we had some of it for lunch. And then I made, I think it's either 15 or 20 meals. I can't remember. So all of Rob's meals have potatoes and green beans, and then mine just have green beans and meat in the sauce. So that's something that we can have. I already told you guys I cooked up a ton of, what are those called? Sausage balls. Yesterday I cooked up a ton of the jalapeno sausage. Someone's like, isn't it already cooked? I like it crisp. I like to crisp it up in the oven, stove. I don't like it. I need it cooked, cooked again. What else have I made? Pot roast with potatoes for Rob. I have those breakfast egg cups from Costco that are like the sous vide ones from Starbucks. Got some chicken cooked up. So hopefully, I'm hoping to get like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks of these meals, and then hopefully by then I'll at least be able to sit in my wheelchair and cook at the stove, which is what I've been doing the last few weeks. So yeah, so that's how I hurt my back, and that's what I've been doing. The good thing out of all of this is I went and saw my regular doctor on Friday. He wanted to see me before surgery, and we were just talking about things, and he went ahead and did a blood draw for my A1C. And because I was supposed to go see my endocrinologist the day I went into the hospital back in June with my back. And so the last time I had my A1C done, I think was April, and it was like 8.8 or 8.7. Or was it May? I don't remember, but on Friday it was 7.7. So I've dropped an entire point. So yay for that. So I'm like 0.7 away from being in the normal range for the diabetes. He and I also talked about a alternative to Lyrica, because the dosage I'm on causes weight gain. And I've gained probably 40 pounds in the last 6 months. And that and the insulin, it's just like, in the last 3 weeks, like I said, I've just been eating whatever. But before that, I've been eating mostly keto or carnivore. So it's like, I don't know what the hell. So I'm going to talk to my surgeon. He's like, they're not going to change your medicine. I'm like, I'm not asking to change my medicine right now. It's like, but I see my neurologist on Halloween, and it's like, I want to have something that's other than Lyrica or Cymbalta, because I took Cymbalta as an antidepressant and it caused me to be suicidal. So yeah, so it's been dealing with all of that. All my blood work came back great. My red blood count has elevated. It's been elevated for months and months and months. I don't know what that's about. No one can really answer it, so I'm like trying not to worry about it. But yeah, so just ready to go. I find out Monday what time my surgery is. The anesthesiologist PA mentioned that I'd probably be first, so probably at 7, because I have myasthenia, but also I'm diabetic. One thing that they do differently is that 3 hours before I have surgery, I have to drink a Gatorade Zero or whatever that's called, Gatorade 2. They want people to drink a carbohydrate drink before they have surgery, which is different because all the other times I've been NPO, no products orally after midnight. So the last I can eat is 10 p.m. And then 3 hours before the surgery, I have to drink the Gatorade. I have to be there 2 hours before the surgery, so I'll probably have to be there at 5. And yeah, just go from there. So like I said, I am not the least bit concerned about recovery or anything. I don't even know if I'm getting stitches or staples or I don't know anything like that. I just want to wake up. Let me just wake up and be okay. And then we will tackle, the physical therapy and stuff after that, after that. So, but yeah, so, I'm just plugging along, you know, just trying to get stuff done and trying not to worry and just trying to hold it together. So yeah, like I said, I just want to wake up. That's my biggest concern. So the anesthesiologist PA said that they'll intubate me, put me to sleep on my back, and then after I'm asleep, they will roll me to my stomach. She said they'll probably use some different medications because of the myasthenia, but you know, she just kept reassuring me that these anesthesiologists, you know, they only deal with neurological cases. So they are, you know, familiar with myasthenia gravis. So, and I'm at one of the best hospitals in the state. It's a teaching hospital. My surgeon is one of the best in the US. So I just have to have faith that everything's I'm not gonna borrow trouble. I'm not gonna, you know, what if. I just want to wake up. Like I want to wake up. I want the pain to go away, but more than that, I just want to wake up. So yeah, so that's me. That's it. Once I'm out of surgery and once I'm home and out of the hospital, I'm gonna re-hit keto pretty hard. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the really strict macros again. I don't know any of that, again, because I'm trying not to let that be the focus right now, but I'm going to get this weight back off. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to be 300 pounds as soon as possible. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of dicking around with all this medicine and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's, I want to wake up because my goal for 2019 is just to live my life, you know, be alive, not die. This is the time last year where I went in the hospital with DKA. Basically, my body was shutting down to die, and I don't want to repeat performance of that. So yeah, so nothing to talk about weight loss wise. You know, like I said, right now I'm just focusing on trying to get everything done, get my craft room, you know, cleaned up. I am taking some stuff with me in the hospital so I can like color and, you know, still I got to order for custom made cards I need to do. So I'm going to keep working and just keep going and just live my life because that's all I can do right now. And then once I'm awake and once I'm out of the hospital, I can eat what I want to eat, then I'll hit it hard again. So that's kind of my goal. So yeah, so if you are the praying kind or want to light a candle or just keep me in your thoughts and prayers, and Rob too. I mean, I'm just, I'm trying not to worry. I'm trying not to stress. My brother's coming down, hopefully, for the surgery. Like I wanted him there for sure. I was hoping he could come the day before so we could spend some time together just because I just feel like I need to be surrounded by people that I love, before I go into this, because this is major surgery. I mean, and when I had my gallbladder out, it was like I went to the doctor on a Wednesday. He sent me next door to the hospital Wednesday afternoon for my ultrasound. And then the radiologist walked me from radiology to the emergency room, and I had surgery 2 days later. So there was no time to sit around and wallow and, you know, worry and be scared. It was like, here we go, get it out. So this has been a little bit different because I've had several months to just kind of go, So, and I'm a Taurus. We worry. That's what we do. So yeah, anyway, but thanks so much, guys, to everyone that's reached out or you've left comments or you messaged me on Facebook or Instagram. I really do appreciate you guys. Hopefully after this, I'll be a new woman. I can walk around. They asked me to join your research program for them. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm the right person for this. So they've been tracking my activity on my, like through the health app. And like yesterday I walked like 453 steps. I'm like, I already was immobile before this back stuff. And now that I have the back stuff, I'm really immobile. So we'll see if that changes after surgery. But all in all, I'm just trying to put one foot in front of the other, just trying to keep breathing, not panic, and just know that I'm going to get the best care that I can. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I will try to post on the community tab, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I have no, like, from what I understand, it's a 3-hour surgery, maybe 4-hour, depending on what he finds when he goes in. So if I'm in at 7, that puts us around 11. Apparently I'll spend 3 hours in recovery by myself. And then after that, they'll put me in a room. So it may be, you know, Wednesday or Thursday before I'm able to post something. My brother and Rob will have, you know, a text list of close friends and family to text and, you know, let them know everything's okay. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your new video or your first time here, sorry. Go back and watch my old stuff. Yeah, so anyway, thanks guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Hopefully it's not too messy. Probably is too messy. Anything on my face.